If you're feeling stuck in a rut, if you feel like your life keeps repeating itself over and over, those negative people are always being negative to you, things are always going wrong, and life is just hard, you're stuck in a rut. And today we're going to talk about how to finally get out of that rut and start feeling better. Let's do it.
Now, it all starts with our caveman brain. Our caveman brain wants to protect us. It wants to warn us of danger. It's always on the lookout for a potential predator. The problem is we are no longer cavemen. We don't need them to tell us that they're a saber-toothed tiger anymore. It's actually causing a lot of problems. Let me explain why. When you're looking for the bad, when you're looking for people that are attacking you and bad situations, that's what you attract. And you're no longer attracting what you actually want. You're attracting what you're looking for. So today we're going to start talking about how we can reprogram your brain so you can stop being in that rut that you find yourself stuck in. As a young child, I very much enjoyed playing in the mud. If you turn on a hose into the dirt, the hose, at first, it will have no direct path to go because everything is the same depth. But after a short time, that hose will have dug a rut or a groove in the dirt, and the pressure of that water will originally start it. The more and more water that passes that rut, the deeper and deeper it gets. This is exactly what happens in our minds when our neural pathways are used to finding fault with ourselves and being negative with ourselves and looking for ways that people have hurt us. All these negative ways, it has literally made connections in our brain so that we continue to look and try to find these negative thought patterns. The good news for you is you can start to train your brain today to make what I will call positive ruts for yourself, where you want them to be. You can retrain your brain so that you no longer are looking for the bad. You can start looking for good things that you want in your life, the positive patterns that you want. Now, when you first begin, there is no rut for the positive, and it's gonna feel a little bit hard, and that means you're doing it right. The more and more you practice your positive thought patterns, the more and more it will become easier and easier until it is almost as easy as the negative thought patterns. I have noticed this negative thought pattern in my life, and I want to know if you do the same thing. Sometimes when I'm working on a new project, whether it's eating better or starting a new business or starting a YouTube channel, and I'm in the beginning, and sometimes it can be easy to fall back into the rut of you haven't done enough. You've done nothing, and your brain starts to go like, you're not going fast enough, this is wrong, this isn't right, you're not good enough. It starts to try to go into that negative path. I've had to force myself to find what is going right. I'm being consistent on posting in YouTube. I have consistently got more and more views, even though they're still small for right now. I focus on what is going right. And because I purposely train my brain to go into the positive direction and what is going good, then more things are grown. And I'm able to see more reasons to progress and to keep going. Success is really consistency. As long as you're retraining your brain to go into a positive direction, a direction looking for the good. Now, in the beginning, there might not be a lot of reasons that you're doing something right. There might feel like there are thousands of reasons why you're doing it wrong, and you're just struggling to find one reason why it's okay. But I promise you that you will be able to find that one reason why you're doing okay at this thing. That will be the seed to continue to grow and to see more and more reasons why you're doing okay, why you're going to be successful. After practicing this for quite some time, the other day I found myself going down a negative rut. That negative rut looked like broadcasting the future and how it was going to be terrible. Something bad would happen in my life, and instead of dealing with it in an appropriate way, I started to let my mind go into, oh, but then what if this happens, and then this happens, and it just kept going and going. It was a negative rut that was there that had been hiding for quite some time that I wasn't even aware of. But once I saw it for what it was, I started to cut it off. I dealt with the emotion I had right then about the thing that was actually happening, and I was able to change into a positive rut. Like, oh, this is okay. This is giving me experience in this. This is helping me in this way, and this is okay. In your building the positive rut exercise, remember that life is not supposed to look perfect. You're supposed to have the good and the bad. If you think that just because there is something bad that has happened in your life, that maybe you're not doing it right. And that is so false, so far from the truth. When bad things happen, they're there to help us grow and to progress. And that means we're doing it right. So when you have those blocks in your life, you can have them be the block or stumble, like you can stumble upon them, or you can use them as stepping stones, and you can use them to build you up and to get you farther. So I encourage you all, the next time you feel like you're stuck in a rut, please do some self-evaluation. Step back for a minute and try to see the mental rut that you're stuck in, and imagine one that you could transfer to. Start digging out that rut so that you can start going in the direction you actually want to, and you can make your life what you want so that you can truly be happy.
So I've compiled a few videos to help you further in this path. If you're interested, please click on the link and we will see you next time.